Hey guys, like, comment, subscribe. Just doing a quick video on the Urban Meyer hiring for the Jacksonville Jaguars, what this means for the team moving forward, specifically likely the quarterback situation slash that first overall draft pick. So just quickly, obviously, as mentioned, Urban Meyer was hired as the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach earlier today. This is something that we did a video on earlier, just a couple weeks ago. Guys, you could check it out in the suggested videos attached. And what we knew there was Meyer was obviously already assembling a staff. He was publicly going out saying he was going to land in Jacksonville, and obviously he has. So goes without saying he wasn't speaking for no reason. We knew this was going to happen, and here it is. So with that being said, in terms of what that means for the team, obviously the quarterback or the lead quarterback at the moment is obviously Garner Minshew. And what that means for him is, I guess, kind of the big debate right now with Urban Meyer going there. Obviously, the team does have the first overall draft pick, as mentioned, and Trevor Lawrence is probably the consensus number one, even with some of the other players having obviously looking good in their recent games as well. But Trevor Lawrence, again, consensus number one overall from the Clemson Tigers. And typically, when a new coach takes over, it is what they do. They do tend to draft a quarterback. They want it to be their team. And it does suck in some regards because when you look at the Jacksonville Jaguars, their main issue isn't on the offensive end. They do have a pretty good receiving core between all of the guys there: Dexter Chark, Keenan Cole, Chris Conley, etc., Laurie Chanot, so etc. And then obviously you have your running back who has a star rookie season or breakout rookie season. So in that regard, they're set. And Garner Minshew in his only healthy season looked pretty good too. And then defensively last year, that's obviously where the team struggled. Last year, or in the last couple of years, the team has given away all of their defensive weapons between Jalen Ramsey, AJ Boye, and I mean, the list just goes on and on. And it's obviously difficult for them to, I would say, improve that team just by bringing in Trevor Lawrence, at least improve it enough to be um, a playoff threat right away. And with Urban Meyer being on his first coaching contract, probably 3 to 4 years, sorry for not knowing off the top of my head, at some point they're obviously going to have to show progression. And whenever the team last year let well over 400 yards per game, they let over 30 points per game. If it wasn't for the Detroit Lions, this is the worst defensive team in football. And here they are, obviously going to use their highest draft capital on a quarterback that they don't essentially need. So in that regard, Minshew probably going to be traded for assets because this team does have a lot of defensive holes that need to be filled with talented players. So I think aside from Lawrence, they're going to do whatever they can to build on that defense through the draft, maybe bring a couple guys in with Meyer's reputation. Maybe they'll draft a tight end as well to kind of support Tyler Eifert, as he's clearly not the player that he fully used to be. So I guess that's just kind of where it is for him in terms of where Gardner Minshew might be able to go. A team maybe like Atlanta, obviously speaking about maybe trading Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. If they're able to get a guy like Minshew, he fits into that offense pretty well with or without Jones. I wouldn't obviously want to see him go to a team like Chicago, have to obviously duel with Foles again. I don't think that's a good situation for anyone. Houston, if they have to get rid of Watson, obviously, depending what they get for him, like if another quarterback doesn't go there, maybe there. But again, realistically, I would say Atlanta's probably the best option if they don't keep Matt Ryan, just based on Gardner Minshew's ability to keep passing the ball downfield. And even if the New Orleans Saints actually lose Drew Brees, if they feel like they need to keep a quarterback competition going, don't want to bring Jameis Winston back, and they want someone to support Taysom Hill, definitely could be a good fit there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Definitely hope to hear from you. Give us a subscribe, give me a like on the video, and we'll be back soon with some more content.